everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm super duper excited because I'll be checking out one of my favorite boy groups, yes, P1Harmony, and their newest release and MV for Do It Like This. Now I know this is tied along to their third mini album, the whole Disharmony series, this one being Disharmony. Find out, as some of y'all may know, I've been keeping up with them since debut, and throughout those first listens and reviews to their mini albums, throughout the past mini albums for their Disharmony series, I've been going crazy for their B-sides as much as their title tracks. I mean, Scared was a phenomenal release back in 2021. Yes, 2021. I still can't believe it is 2022. I still feel like I'm living in 2020. I'm not sure about you guys, but enough talk. Let's just get into it, shall we? All right, P1Harmony, Do It Like This. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. They must have filmed this in the US, huh? When they traveled over there and simply did their own thing, you know what I'm saying? The school bus and these motorbikes and yo, okay, loving the start here with the strings in this convenience store of some sort. Oh, my man Jiang dripped out. In the hey in the Kyo. Where's this going with the 808 claps here? Oh, this part feels quite anthemic, I've got to admit. Ooh. Hey. Loving the energy throughout this. It's just so relentless, but yet not too overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the strings are done differently here. But what I'm getting from this is just so much of the sort of message of just go for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, do what you want. You can be reckless with it, but most importantly, have fun with it. Hey, Dream Team. Oh, love that line there.
Hold your hands here together now. Come on, wake up, 나를 따라 do it like this. 혼자 울지 말고 크게 do it like this. 원래 숨어 있지 말고 do it like this. Like this.
Hey.
Like this. 포기하지 말고 다시 do it like this. 도망치려 하지 말고 do it like this. Like this. Gotta do it like this. Like this. Do it like this.
Hey. Reset. And I did see that reset on the watch there. So this must be, pretty much after all of the whole Disharmony series, beginning of a brand new series. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, because I've got to admit, when it comes to even my top favorite groups, it's hard for me to keep up with lore and storylines and stuff surrounded by my favorite groups and such. But yeah, basically what I got from this is just the sort of kind of message where it's like, do what you want, because your future is bright and it's going to continue to stay bright, and you can just keep doing your own thing, just do it like this, be reckless with it, have fun with it, and that the sky's the limit. There's nothing that's stopping you. Do what you want, go for your dreams, go for your aspirations, or whatever in life you want to do. And yeah, I love how straightforward that message is brought out in this song. Just the way, not only in the lyrics, but the energy, the overall performance that they deliver with it in this MV, that they show in the choreography and with the backup dancers and the riding these motorbikes and such, and all this chaos going on, and the city burning down and such. This has to be, guys, my favorite title track so far by P1Harmony today. Now, mind you, sure, it's like, okay, this is like the second comeback, sure, or whatnot, but I knew that Scared was building up for something bigger and grander. I'm saying, most cases when it comes to series of coming from most of my groups, usually the final track, or a title track I should say, of the series is the one that hits it off. It like goes off in a bang or of some sort. Or sometimes there's some cases I definitely do love the first song that is introduced in the series, and in this case for their series here, that had to be their debut song, Siren, which I said time and time again, it was like one of the best, my favorite debuts that happened that year when Siren dropped, when P1Harmony debuted and stuff. And I feel like, if anything, Do It Like This expands and goes off of Scared in that experimental kind of manner. It had, but it also keeps a bit of that, hip hop that we truly know, and coming from P1Harmony. Yet that is what I know and love about P1Harmony. If there's anything, people should know about P1Harmony, hip hop and the rap line to P1Harmony is simply the bread and butter to this group. I almost said brother, but bread and butter. Sorry, I need some water here. Bread and butter to this group. They're always gonna hit it off strong, but you never gonna know what they're gonna come with in terms of flow, in terms of lines. They could work off each other instantly, back and forth. They could be placed, their rap lines could be placed, in a different kind of arrangement here and there throughout the song, and you never know when they're gonna pop off on the song. You're never gonna be able to predict that moment. In that case, like really kicking off with Jiyoung and into Intak. And all in all, aside from that, from Jungsub and Intak's amazing rap in this song, I really love the good amount of parts that Soul came through with. I think it's like, do it. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that was Soul. Do it. And that just sticks on to you, it's so infectious, and I like that, how it has that infectious feel to it. It overtakes your mind, you can't think about anything else but do it like this. And just have fun with it. And I love how that song just provides all those feelings and vibes to the point where, hey, you can't help but to sing along and dance along to it. And what most importantly, what makes this song so sing-alongable to is how this is very anthemic in most of the sections of the songs, which leads to my next point. This is more so of a celebratory type of song compared to Scared, you know. Then that is the huge difference going off from Scared into Do It Like This. Yet I like how they keep that sort of niche that they implemented in their sound ever since Siren into Scared, and now Do It Like This. And I'm sure they're gonna show a whole new different side to themselves in the B-sides as well again. So let me bring up this MV again, and I'm definitely gonna have to break down some parts that I truly love and listen to some parts where I gotta listen to again because the song was just that good. So let's start from the beginning here. And why is the auto quality? Yikes. Excuse me, auto quality? Hello? Okay, we're good. Just YouTube things, you know what I'm saying? Love the yellow text aesthetic for Do It Like This. Immediately when I heard, yo, okay, I need to pay attention. But then, when I heard the strings going back, I love how the strings are done in that, not like a seesaw kind of manner, but like a back and forth kind of motion that is just constantly going in the back on the loop. And it just really sets the tone with the yo and everything to the song. And all the members entering the building here, you know, and emitting so much swagger with the, like, look at Jiyoung here with his watch, and love his hair being styled like this and just the details. Look at that, you know, his necklaces, those like pearls, and the details on his suit jacket and all the rings, his watch. Like, oh, that's what I was saying. My man's being dripped out here. He really dripped out here. Love the bass too in this. Reference Love and Peace, you know, as some of you guys know, the good old fandom name, of course. Love and Peace. Gotta love P.O. as always, and this, they got this, I love how they have this like sort of Back to the Future car here and all. That's what I'm saying here. What essentially this pre-chorus is, it's very anthemic. It's a great chanting moment in the song that really builds up and builds up for Start Whenever You Want. Ayy. And even the AO. And I really was just so enthralled in the song that I forgot to mention Soul's part here. Just look at this like leg work here. Hey. Even that too, it right here, the vocal layering or the delivery of this one line with the big wave is so satisfying. Is it just me? But it is so satisfying. Come on, continue. Hey, big wave.
잠든 자신을 불러 깨워 보란 듯이 너의 힘을 보여 뚜렷한 what bring it on 절대 꺼지지 않을 테니까 Light it up, let it burn like the sun 빛이 세상을 바꾸게 Sing it all 지구 끝까지 퍼져.
And what I get from this too is like, don't let anything hold you back, because
Come on, wake up, 나를 따라 do it like this 주저앉지 말고 그냥 do it like this 너의 꿈을 외쳐
you should simply do yourself, do whatever you want.
do it like this put 'em up like this 멈춰 있지 말고 you go do it like this 두 손 놓고 있지 말고 do it like this like this gotta do it like this 애성이라 떠드는 건 무시해
Oh, forget it, they're just kids.
집 바꿔 가
Hey, I can't wait to hear like the studio version of like on Spotify, hearing like, we're the dream team. You already know, guys, I'm gonna be like singing during that part so many times throughout my listens in rotation and on the loop in the playlist with this we're the dream team. Oh, tell them. And then it's like, okay, it was like over almost, but like, if anything, in the back of my mind, I'm like, no way. Like, sure, I'm like, this is gonna show like the whole continuation of something new, of course. But I should have known, based on the overall arrangement of this song, right? And how it goes here, I'm like, oh my goodness. It's like I got sent to the heavens, guys. Like, this sent me. Really did.
Come on, wake up, 나를 따라 do it like this 혼자 울지 말고 크게 do it
It
like
almost makes me want to learn the choreo, because this song is so fun. It's infectious in a good way.
do it like this 도망치려 하지 말고 do it like this like this gotta do it 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 like this gotta do it
Love their denim outfits as well. But yeah, I want to hear those strings again. It was... hold up.
like this like this
Was it... Ah, yes. So there is several different parts here. So you know how at the beginning it goes like, or throughout most of the song, it's like that back and forth motion that is quite, I would say, intense with it. You know, it is one of the elements that keeps the energy alongside the bass in the song. And this right here, I just love how the strings just make this song feel so ethereal, like, you know what I'm saying? The strings are done differently here, or the violins, or various strings, of course. And these like crowns. Yeah, that's what I heard there. And then the strings here, which I don't think... Hold. I think they're the same strings here, yeah. They're exactly the same strings here. Now whether this is just pretty much, you know, part of the song, or it is part of the song and it leads into another song, I don't know. Sometimes releases like this, when they do this, it ends up being one of the B-sides. Sometimes it ends up being the next title track for the next comeback and such. And I like how they were that creative with it, with the strings in this scene here. One of my favorite scenes here. Also this scene right here, just with the blue lights. Now, P1Harmony, what can I say, everyone? What can I say? They have done it again, and I'm sure they're gonna only continue to do it again. Not necessarily like this in the future, but man, they just keep on topping themselves, guys. If this wasn't clear, this was like a 10 out of 10 for me, I've got to admit. A masterpiece and a half. Music and greatness and so much going on in throughout my ears, but in a good way. I love how it overtakes my body and I can just have so much fun with it. And yeah, I feel like, okay, hold up here. I'm gonna open this description. Yes, if there's anything I've learned from their releases, I better open up their descriptions, because time and time again I figure out that their descriptions do have a description of their overall comebacks or title tracks and stuff. So I'm gonna read this here. Do it like this: leading the way to limitless, infinite potential. Okay, that's what I really felt about the sort of message coming on the song and what they were trying to convey. P1Harmony leads us to a new world full of infinite potential with their third mini album, Disharmony Find Out. The third mini album, Disharmony Find Out, being the last album of the Disharmony series. Yes, we know that. Features P1Harmony's strong confidence, ambition. Yes, that's what I felt in this a lot, and they clearly showed that, to become the main characters of the new world. So I feel like that whole, like, those crystals and stuff and all, they're going on to this new world where, hey, because the previous world, is burning down and all, and they're being so reckless within, was like holding them back almost, you know what I'm saying? And I'm guessing they are the kings, the leaders into this whole new world of ambition and infinite world of infinite potential. The title track, Do It Like This, is featured by Addictive Hook. That's what I felt. I absolutely love the hook in this song so much. And when you have a hip-hop based song, you want to have a strong hook. And I've said this before, hooks don't necessarily make a good song. But if you have a hip-hop based or heavy song, you need a great hook, whether it's addictive, whether it really connects and puts things in almost like a puzzle piece in one whole piece of a whole puzzle, I should say, sorry. And conveys the message of let's go into a new world without hesitation. P1Harmony tells us the dream of infinite potential by becoming the owner of the new. That's what I felt like, the kings and, the leaders of this new world of infinite potential plus world through this album. Wow, I almost feel like, man, I need to go find a place to order this album, guys. I'm gonna find a way somehow, because their previous album, unfortunately, I was like sold out here, sold out there, and somehow I'm gonna have to get my hands on those albums and all. But I think I better start it off with this era, because this era was phenomenal. Chef's Kiss, a masterpiece and a half, as I mentioned. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys, about this song. Did you absolutely love it as much as I did? Is it your favorite title track now? Did you end up loving the album? You can tell me if you ended up loving the album or not. Please don't spoil me. There are times where some people have spoiled me when it comes to not even asking them about the album from any release by a respective artist and such. So try to keep it spoiler free for me, because as some of you may know, I don't want to be too misled, and I want to keep things with a fresh mind before coming into any review or first listen of an album, no matter of fact. But as always, guys, take care, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon wherever you are, and be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much and just warms my heart. Connecting with fellow pieces. Loved that reference there in the lines, one of the lines of the song, of course. Love and peace coming from Intox, one of his rap lines there. But yeah, take care and peace.